Shalom Yesharella. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Le'akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with the Israelite foreigner brothers that look like the heathens, but their line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is your brother Yakal Amath back to the lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled, "For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested." I'm just gonna go on some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and you few sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And I'm going to start with the book of Mark, chapter 4, and verse 22. And this is our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And it reads, "For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested." That's right, man. And let's define our word manifested. It's from the Greek word.
Strong's G 5319. Phanerao. Phanerao.
Right, which means to make manifest or visible or known what has been hidden or unknown, by to manifest, whether by words or deeds or in any other way. Right. So it says exposed to view, to show oneself, appear, to become known, to be plainly recognized, thoroughly understood. Right. So what was made known to us, man? The truth. Because what was hidden from us was the fact that we are the true Israelites. Us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. And Esau spent billions of dollars to hide this truth from us, man. But it was made known uh, who we really were through the Spirit, man. Starting with Abba Bivens, which Abba Bivens, he was Elijah the prophet, coming back in the reincarnation to turn the father's heart to the children, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, man, and the children's hearts to the fathers, as it says in Malachi 4, which we're going to get later on in this lesson. But this truth was hid from us, man. It says, "Neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad." Right. And this truth was kept secret from us, man, from the school systems. You know, we didn't know. We grew up, you know, learning about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, some Edomites that stole this land, America, man. You know, learning about how we just our history started off as you know enslaved ships. You know, so the truth was kept secret from us, man, from Esau and these heathen nations. You know, and we go to Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3 because, well, let's get this first because we were discontinued from our heritage, man. Hence why now we are called bywords. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, black, you know. Those are all bywords that our oppressors put upon us, man, instead of our true biblical Hebrew names, you know. And we go to Jeremiah. I haven't been to this precept in a while, man. Jeremiah 17 and verse 4, and it reads, "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever." And this is what happened to us as a nation, man. We were discontinued from our heritage. We were given black culture, Hispanic culture, Native American culture, and we served our enemies in the land which, we knew not, which is America, man. You know, and all because of our disobedience of not serving Yahweh Shemon Shai in all truth and sincerity and worshiping other gods, which why the Lord, had that fire kindle in his anger, man. You know, so but it was when you go to Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 3, Apostle Paul said this. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And what's that day? That day is going to be when our Lord Yahweh Shai make a second return, which is prophecy as well. It says, except there come a falling away first. And what's the falling away? By us falling away from our nationality, man. Which is started in 70 AD, when you had the Roman besiege of Jerusalem, which was led by Titus, Vespasian and his son Titus, and that led to the diaspora. The southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, predominantly, because you still had, you had the other tribes in the northern kingdom mingling in with the southern kingdom as well, but it was predominantly the southern kingdom. Judah, Benjamin, Levi that scattered, throughout the interiors of West Africa, Europe, and Asia. You know, so that was our falling on first, and we fell from knowing who we really were. We went to slavery, we went to captivity, the trying like slave trade. You know, so we fell from our nationality, man. It says, "In that man is sin be revealed, which is Esau, even the so-called white man, the son of perdition. And he's being revealed by now, by way the spirit of Yahweh Shemosai through the prophets, man. Revealing his counsels, his MOs, who he really is, his biblical nationality, his true intent on what he wants to do in the future, in the earth to set up his agendas, his new world order. So he's being revealed right now. You know, but it was prophecy that we fell away. You know, and but now Yahweh Shimon Shai, giving us the truth, man, by way of our apostle Elder Millstone. And our apostle Elder Millstone were taught by their elders. High priest High priest Jaquar, High priest Ariel, King Masha. You know, but this is Malachi 4:5. It says, "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord." And right, and we understand that Elijah the prophet was Abba Bivens, which he came in the late '60s, early '70s. Teaching the truth, man. You know, it says, "He shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children." And who are the fathers? I wrote it down. The fathers, as Apostle Tahar mentioned one time. Just want to write. I wrote it down just so I make sure I'm correct on it. The fathers is King Masha, High Priest Ariah, High Priest Jaquab, which High Priest Jaquab was the father of High Priest Ariah, and and Shaw. You know, so them are the men, them are the fathers, and we are the children. Because the truth started with them and it trickled down to us. You know, it says, "And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse." Yeah, so the Lord wouldn't destroy the whole earth. I mean, not the whole earth, but this kingdom of America, without the truth being spoken first. Because the Lord has to gather His elect, which He's going to deliver by way of His Son Yahweh Shai, and then He's going to destroy America, Babylon the Great. With that sword destruction, man. You know, so the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shai is is what Yahweh Shimon Shai is the one that woke us up to the truth, to knowing who we really are. And it all started with Abba Bivens, you know, coming in the late '60s and the early '70s and teaching the word, which it went down to Abba Bivens, to High Priest Jaquah, Ariah, High Priest Ariah, King Masha, to our apostle Elder Grand Millstone today. You know, so it was order. It was a chain of command, man. You know, and we go to Jude chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, "I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this." Yeah, put us in remembrance of knowing what? Knowing the truth. Because if we know this truth right now, that means we knew it in our past life. Because the scriptures say that the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. You know, it says, "Though you once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not." Yeah, and then were the wicked Israelites. Because the only ones that enter into the promised land, which is the land of Canaan, which later became the land of Israel, were Joshua and Caleb. Even Moses, he didn't enter the promised land, and he was a righteous man. But, when you go into the history, only Joshua and Caleb, that first generation, made it into the land of Canaan, you know. So along with the descendants, the offspring children of the first generation of Israelites that the Lord killed, you know. So let's go to so yeah, it says for there's going back to Mark 4:22, for there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested. Yeah, this truth was hid from us, man, knowing the fact who we really are, but it was made known to us by way of our elders, man, by way of Yahweh Shimon Shai, by way of our elders, starting with Abba Bivens, which trickling down to our apostle Elder Great Millstone today. You know, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. And the fact that this truth was kept secret for years during time of slavery and the post-slavery, that was kept secret from us, man. But now it came abroad, man, because the truth, you know, came out, man. And call out Yahweh Shemosai for that, because we were as lost sheep. We didn't know who we were. We had questions like why did we go in slavery? Why did all these bad things happen to us? Why are we hated? And now all our questions got answered, man, through by way of the scriptures that was spoken to us by our apostle Elizabeth Millstone, man. You see, and I just end off for one last precept. Us being a lost sheep, but now we're not lost no more. Let's see, shepherd. I believe I believe it's in Second Peter 2:25. Let's see that. Uh, yes, let me find it real quick. I can my book. No, where's it at? Let's see. Uh, First Peter 2:25. First Peter 2:25. It says, and it reads, First Peter 2:25 says, "For you were our sheep going astray." Yeah, we all, because the nation of Israel is a sheep, and we were going astray by following all different ways of life and religions before we came to truth. It says, but are now returned to the shepherd, which is Yahweh Shai, and bishop of your souls. Right. So now we're not lost sheep no more because we know who we are. And all them them false ways of life, them false religions were all pushed in the media by Esau to help, further lead us astray from Yahweh Shimon Shai, man. But the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shai, led us unto our apostle of the great millstone to teach us who we really are, man, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. And we thank Yahweh Shimon Shai for that, man. You know? So, in our apostles, the true men that taught us, the truth, man, without gal, without, filthy lucre, man. The apostles of the great millstone are the true men. I believe it's the true men of Yahweh Shemon Shai, man. The true prophets coming back. So, yeah, I can Lord when I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.